Well, good morning, folks. It's Saturday morning. It's the 26th, it says here on my watch. And just got back from a shower, shave, and all those other necessities. And today is laundry day. There, that's better. Had to lock it into place. Yeah, it's a wonderful day out there. A little bit cloud to the west, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit again. Hopefully, they'll be landing on 0927. So when I come back, we'll be able to get some good footage of the landing aircrafts, and they'll be coming in swarms today. It looks like, as long as the weather in the surrounding areas is good enough to come in. So I see they're setting up all the cadets. They've got the guys that I forget what they call them, civil something. Anyway, and they come in and they assist with the marshalling of the aircraft, and they're putting them in position here right now alongside the runway, and so that they'll be able to direct you to your parking spot. Anyway, there was one individual that left earlier this morning. I think he was part of the fly-in team from the Pipers to Oshkosh group that came in yesterday, and they usually come in en masse, and I think today the Bonanzas are coming in, or the Cessnas, I think, and they usually have quite a few of them. I remember once, I think the Moonies, they also come in, and they come in en masse. They all come in a large formation. They sort of line up. Oh, it sounds like we got somebody leaving here. Hang on just a second. There you go, folks. That's how it usually starts out in the morning. It's only 7:30 here right now, but by around this time, especially the warbirds, they get going. And this is just minder right now. This is just, I mean, this is nothing yet. Wait, folks, until you see the rest of it. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. It's laundry day, so I got to get on my bike, head over to the laundry place, have a little bit of breakfast at the same time, and we'll chat with you. Okay, folks, I'm in a laundromat here, and boy, it's some nice place. Look at all those nice machines out here. Anyway, I'm just throwing in the names of what I've got here. Hang on, see me throwing in all my dirty. Oh, there's my sock. Okay, and they're all going in there. What else have I got in here? Oh, my laundry detergent. Okay. Now I got to figure all this out yet, guys. It says superwash extra. I don't know. We're just going to go just normal, I think. Yeah, normal is good for me. Okay. So here we go, folks. I'm going to throw all the money in, and we'll see what happens here. Oh, apparently you could stick your Visa card in there, so that worked out all right. I didn't have to get all that change. I don't know what's happening here. T minus 23 here. Okay. Oh, it's adding the water. It's adding the water. That's okay. Okay, step one. Okay. Oh, there it comes. Oh, wow, look at that. Woohoo. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to wait for 23 minutes now, and we'll see what happens here. Here you are, folks. Express Laundry. And this is where I've got my laundry running for another 21 minutes, it looks like. Didn't know how to use it, but geez, laundry prices sure went up over the last 5 years. So I got here about 10 to 8, and they were already open, so that was kind of good. Even though it is Saturday, they don't open until 8, but that's good. Got my bike sitting out here, and I think I'll just sit out here waiting for my laundry to get done, because it's a beautiful day out. Wish I had a cup of coffee. I could get one in there, I guess, but I'll have enough coffee over at Hardee's when we finish here. So I'll probably be here for the next hour or so. Stuff has to dry yet too, so I don't know. I have to figure that one out. It's all new technology to me, folks. I mean, I've got a dryer and a washer at home, and you just throw the stuff in there, and out here it's a little bit more complicated for the old mind. So anyway, this laundromat, just for your info, for guys that do want to come back to Oshkosh, is right beside the Super 8 Motel, which is just down from Hardy's. It's all, well, walkable, yeah, but what you should do is just grab one of the school buses that runs the perimeter, have them let you off at the Super 8 Motel, and there's a hole in the fence out there, they call it. It's actually a pedestrian gate, and they will then you just take your laundry in there and then just take the bus back. It runs quite frequently. It's just sort of bang, 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 and you just flag the bus down. And sometimes they have a little donation box in there, and you throw in a quarter. Depends what you got on you. Sometimes you throw in nothing, but generally speaking, I throw in a quarter. But I've got my trusty old steed out here, and I'm really happy I bought it. It's been a good bike, I'll tell you. For the 180 bucks I paid for it. I guess I paid a little bit more. I paid close to 200 because it wasn't on sale. But I'll tell you, and especially with 6 speeds, going into a headwind out here, you know, that number 1 gear is great, and pumping through the grass out there at a lower gear is a lot easier. Now I know guys will be paying, and I've seen some of the vlogs, they're paying like over $200, well over $200 on some bikes, and I just can't see it. I mean, I bought this, like I said, a earlier vlog at Canadian Tire, and wait till they get on sale. They're 180 bucks when they're on sale, and I put a lot of mileage on this bike already, and it's, I don't know, to me it's the way to go. It weighs 32 pounds, and I'll just show it to you again here. Comes with a kickstand, and it's got these collapsible, here, these things collapse, so, you know, there we go, and you know, it's got everything. It's got reflectors on the front, it's got a nice little bell here, you know, so I don't know why you have to send away for these things. I know some of the guys will send away for them in the online, I guess, but no, I just picked it up at Canadian Tire for you guys up north of the 49th there, you know, where everything is supposed to be very cold, you know, like apparently everybody down here thinks that we're always living in igloos. It's amazing. Yeah. Anyway, we won't get into that. We'll talk to you later. And one more thing while I'm sitting out here, I just noticed the Goodwill store across the street from the laundromat out here, and we went there a few years ago. I guess it was about 4 or 5 years ago, and we picked up bikes there for 15 bucks. And I've heard now that if you want a bike out there, a used bike, you're going to be paying closer to about 40 bucks now. So this bit about picking up a cheap bike at Goodwill for the Oshkosh people that come out there and use them for 7 days and then just leave them behind, that's sort of come to an end. So it's got to do with pricing, I guess. So if you got the room, folks, just pick up a nice little portable one like I did out here, and you get yourself a brand new bike, and the kids can drive it if you got kids or grandkids, and the wife doesn't mind driving it because she has a hard time falling off of this one, and that's why I bought it. It's a dual purpose. It was for me, for Oshkosh, and it'll come in great when camping as well. So you can throw it in the back of your trunk, or if you've got an RV. It's not like I'm trying to sell this, but I just find that you know, spending 40 or 50 bucks on an old bike from the Goodwill store now, which, you know, basically got them back at the time that after you finish using them, is I think a little on the high side. But anyway, that's just my thought on it, folks. Now, I've never seen a machine throw that many RPM for a washing machine. Wow. You think it's going to take off. T-1. 1 more minute, guys. You're gonna blast right off. Okay, laundry's done. So, on my bike, pack it all down, and let's go for breakfast. I was just having breakfast, and Sandy is one of the all-time long-time employees at Hardee's here at Oshkosh, and quite a good gal, very, very personable. Anyway, she came and sat down with me, and she said to me, she says, "You want to hear a couple of jokes?" And I said, "Sure." So she sits down and she says to me, "Okay, here's the first one. There's a guy, he's got a pet centipede. He's got it in his hand. He says, 'Well, come on, we're going out, hurry up.' And centipede just kind of doesn't hear anything, the centipede. So yells at him, said, 'Come on, let's get going. We got to get going here.' He said, 'I heard you the first time. Quit yelling.' He says, 'I'm trying to get my shoes on.' Okay. Funny? All right. Anyway, it's a clean joke, folks. It's a clean joke. Next one, she tells me. You got to remember, this woman's retired. She's probably in her early 70s, maybe. Probably. But very personable, like I said. Next one, she comes out, she says, you can take this whichever way you want. She says, "What's the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts?" And I said, "I don't know." And she says, "Well, beer nuts are $1.79 a pound. Deer nuts are below $1. Okay, now if you got that one, good. If you didn't, I ain't gonna explain it to you." And anyway, I'm sitting on the flight line out here and just watching the planes come in. It's not too busy yet. Maybe some weather to the west of us out here. Just looking at the weather, and there are some cells to the west of us out here, so everybody's probably trying to get around them. And to the east of us, I don't know. I really haven't looked. But anyway, there are a few coming in, and they're encroaching on row 514 where we are. They're just sort of piling them up right now. I think they're going to be starting on row 512 and 511. There's still a few spots left in there. And then they'll move over this way. And then the rest of it behind us. Still thousands of empty spaces in here. So we've got today and tomorrow to fill them up. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Talk to you later.
Left turn into the grass upon arrival.
Okay, this is what it sounds like, folks, when you're coming into Oshkosh with the NOTAM in effect, which I didn't have to adhere to, but I'll let you listen to it. I got it on tower here right now, which is 118.5, and right in front of us you'll see the hole in the fence there where the guys are directing them through. There's one just landing there now. I haven't got the other camera. Hang on.
Past the green dot, left turn to the grass. When able, watch for the flagman. Welcome to the show. Nice job on that base leg turn. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they're complimenting the heck out of people. It's usually all sorts of goodies like thanks for the landing, thanks for this, thanks for that. So they're really polite. And it's usually a welcome to Oshkosh. All the staff they've got, not quite sure how they did it this year. I believe that they had to pay for it. I think even though this show brings in millions of dollars every year for the 7 days that it's here, and it does wonders for this town of Oshkosh, where everybody is actually very, very polite, especially during this event. Okay, I can hear another aircraft coming over to my left out here. Yeah,
Yellow high wing, crossing the gravel pit. You can start your descent. Make your base leg turn inside of the shoreline runway 27. Green dot, you are clear to land.
So you don't...
Oshkosh wind 270 at 10. All aircraft inbound from Fisk. Call those railroad tracks to the right downwind runway 27. We'll pick you up over the gravel pit and give you instructions inbound. Maintain 1800 until you enter that downwind. Use caution for departures off of runway 27 at 1300.
So there you go. There's another one coming in at the distance. I'm going to get my other camera out, and it'll probably be a little bit better as we get later on in the day. That is, if this thunderstorm that looks like it's just west of us doesn't hit us. What I might do is just get the tarp over top of my...
Nice turn there, yellow airplane. Good job.
Well, there he goes, just diving for the runway. Yeah, this, like I said, this camera doesn't have the zoom lens on it. It's a very wide angle, 170 degree, up to 170 degrees. I think I got it set for 120. It's 120 right now. So it definitely doesn't pick up the airplane, because there's one right now and you probably can't see it. But anyway, I'm going to get my other camera out shortly, and we'll pick it up from there.
And it'll go up to maybe 20 minutes. Well, what?
I guess it doesn't matter. You'll still have the room.
Yep. Yep.
They're not going to put one between us.
Yeah, what's all that? Civil Air Patrol.
Fighting over who got the money.
I'd like to put that on mine. Mine takes a beating because it's only 6 inches off the ground.
Well, James says we're the only ones that he's ever seen on it, but man, does it save it.
Yeah. Well, Jordy showed it to me on your plane.
Yep.
And he said, you should put this on your prop. And then I don't think you could get it.
Yeah, it's been about 4 or 5 years that we couldn't. But we got the email because we bought some other stuff.